And here's a hard truth. A lot of people who call themselves Christians are not Christians. So don't be deterred from Christianity because of the misrepresentation of Christ by a self-proclaimed Christian. Because that person needs prayer. Allow me to explain. In Acts chapter 11, verse 26 is the first time that we see the word Christian, and it's talking about the disciples when they were in Antioch. It says the disciples were called Christians, which means that in accordance with Matthew chapter 28, verse 19, when it says, go out and make disciples of all nations, you have to be made into a Christian. Right? You have to be pruned into the process of being a Christian, because a Christian is a disciple. Right? The word disciple and Christian are interchangeable. Therefore, if you are not a disciple, as in if your ministry is not evangelism, and I'm not saying you have to go take a spot in the church, I'm saying your number one goal in life, beyond your occupation, beyond your prioritization list, if the number one is not to love Christ with all your heart, mind, and soul, and then right after that to love others the way that you would love yourself, to love others with the love of Christ, right? To be willing to do the same thing for others that Christ did for the church, as we're instructed to do for our brides, you in fact are not a Christian. And many people say, who are you to tell somebody what they are and aren't? I can't say whether or not your soul will rest in either place eternally. But what I can say is the Bible has given us clear, set boundaries and confinements on what it is to be a follower of Christ. And if you are not a follower of Christ, as in you walk in the steps he has ordered for you, Psalms chapter 1, verses 1 through 3 tells us as Christians not to walk in the way of sinners and mockers. Therefore, you will know them by their fruits, as Jesus once said. You know a Christian when you see one. Y'all are not being scarred and receiving church hurt from Christians. You're receiving church hurt from church culture. That's not Christianity. That's a cult. God bless you.